Good to see you keeping time, Percy. If only Birdie could be as reliable. He's been late all week. Can you believe him? He doesn't even realize the importance of initiative.
What is initiative?
Certainly something Birdie doesn't know.
Leave the bank as usual. Then, later that night, he would return disguised as the creeper and make it appear that some sort of a phantom was robbing the bank.
What on Sodor are you doing, Percy?
Watching the telly.
You mean that weird boxy thing that children look at? My driver says staring at it for too long distracts and rots kids' brains. I guess you've got nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Hey!
Finally, took you long enough.
Sorry, the valley's been having landslides. We had to take an alternate route. Very bumpy. Needs repairs badly. Please be careful, both of you.
No need to tell me to be careful. I'm not nearly as dense as Percy.
Do you mind? I'm trying to watch something.
Oh, are you now?
Yes. Now let me have this moment of peace, please.
Come on, Percy. Live in the moment. You don't need cartoons. You're a steam engine.
Huh. I'd rather live in a cartoon than have to hear another moment of you complaining.
He's been watching too much television. His brains have gone to mush. Too big of a distraction, I tell you, Birdie. Quite the shame.
Will you stop that? I'm not distracted. Huh.
Then why haven't you left the station yet?
Oh, goodness me. I'm late. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Must be off. Goodbye, everyone.
This is what happens when you don't take good initiative and stare at silly cartoons all day, Birdie. I fear his inferior intelligence will only be further dampened.
Do you mean initiative?
Huh. That Thomas thinks he's so smart. I'd like to see him work as hard as me. Distracted? Ha! Me? Distracted? I don't think so. Huh? Ah! Landslide! Oh no, oh no, oh no!
It's time to go, gang. It's getting dark.
Hey, how's about you shunt that last truck, Toby?
Okay, Percy. Scooby-Doo!
Good shunt. I've heard of a Chinty and a Pug, but you're the first tram-shunter dog I've ever heard of.
Grunter dog, rock!
Percy, you know Toby doesn't like shunting trucks.
I like them. They're fun to sort, and even more fun to pull. And when you have them all in line, They make a pretty groovy color scheme.
Hey gang, listen to this. 6 barrels of tar have been reported missing since last week. Sheriff and Board of Transportation are baffled by the mysterious disappearances.
Tar transporter Terence the tractor claims he was attacked by the Crimson Creep, who then stole the tar.
Zoinks! Did you say ghosts?
Roast? Where? Where?
Ghosts, silly, not roasts.
Oh!
This seems like the beginning of another mystery.
I don't know, but maybe that tar transporter Terence the tractor could give us a clue.
Then let's pay him a visit. Soon.
Like nobody home.
Get off my property! I'm sick and tired of you reporters pestering me day and night. Now get!
Reporters? We're not reporters.
Row?
We just want to know if there's anything we can do to help Mr. the Tractor.
Help, huh? I don't believe you. Now get on out of here, the lot of you!
Excuse me for asking, mister, but do you have any food before we go? I'm starved.
Where? Row?
Not since my stores have been raided by that Crimson Creep.
Crimson Creep? Sounds mighty suspicious if you ask me.
It is. Now, I don't want you kids snooping around my farm. You hear me?
Yes, sir, we hear you. Come on, gang, let's bounce.
Heh, I'd be careful saying that if I were you, Tommy. Jinkies, this case keeps on getting more mysterious by the second.
I'll say, be on the lookout for any clues, gang.
Aroo! Aroo!
Hey, Toby found a clue.
Tar tracks!
Let's follow them.
You guys go ahead. Toby and me will head back to the shed.
Aren't you curious?
Scared, yes. Curious, no.
Come on, Percy.
Look what I found! The tracks go different directions.
I've heard of drifting, but this is ridiculous.
Alright, gang, let's split up and look for clues. Percy, Toby, Mavis, you take this set of tracks. Daisy and I will follow the others.
And if anybody finds anything, give the signal.
Right, Grish?
Come on, Tobe, you have to wake up the whole Branchline.
That sure is a mighty spooky tunnel.
Right, too spooky if you ask me, Mavis.
Where? Rookie.
What a pair of chickens.
You said it. I could really go for some chicken pot pie right now.
How could you eat at a time like this?
Simple. Open my mouth, then chew. Like ladies first.
Toby should go first. He can sense if something's coming with his canine sniffer.
Row away. Row away.
Come on, Toby. Would you do it for a Toby snack? Would you do it for 2 Toby snacks?
Rare.
Okay, Toby, go long.
Ruby!
This must be the tunnel down to Iceville, because it's sure giving me the shivers.
What a ham.
Hey, Mavis, would you quit bumping into me?
Bumping into you? Percy, how can I be bumping into you if I'm ahead of you?
Then who's been touching me with their cold, clammy buffers? I wish I hadn't asked. Zoinks! He's got me! He's got me! It's the Crimson Creep!
That sure is some ghost.
Why, it's only a toad. Zoinks! It's the Crimson Creep!
Run!
Alone until my 18th year, we met 4 springs ago. She was shy and had a fear of things she did not know. just we held each other close at night and traded dreams each day. And she said, Rocky, I've never been in love before. Don't know if I can do it. But if you let me lean on you, take my hand, I might get through. I said, baby, oh sweet baby, it's love that sets us free. And God knows if the world should end, your love is safe for me. Found and you were believe the way. We worked at night to fix it up, took classes in the day, painting walls and sipping wine, sleeping on the floor. With so much love for just two, soon we found there'd be one more. And she said, Rocky, I've never had a baby before. Don't know if I can do it. But if you let me lean on you, take my hand, I might get through it. Through it, I said, baby, oh sweet baby, it's love that sets us free. And God knows if the world should end, your love is safe with me.
Phew, that show was a close one.
I'll say, he nearly had us.
Right!
Jinkies! Good job, Toby. You found another clue.
Right, Ridge?
Like I don't see anything, Mavis. Just some marks on the floor from spilled tar.
Exactly. What would tar be doing in a lead mine?
I don't know. Maybe it's on vacation.
Those tracks have led us to Natford Yard.
This place gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Look, it's a discarded delivery form.
What's it doing here, though? Shouldn't it be inside the office?
I don't know, but something tells me it has to do with our crimson friend.
Let's go, Tommy, and try to find Mavis and the others.
I wonder what luck they're having.
Why, I'm so hungry I'm starting to hear things.
Rare, ree-roo.
I hear something too. Look! Shadows coming straight for us.
Rattle, rah.
What should we do, Mavis? What should we do?
Quiet, you two. Go up against the wall and get ready to jump out at whatever that is. Get ready.
Jeepers!
Hold it, guys. It's us.
Thomas, Daisy.
Oh, thank goodness it's you.
Oh boy, is it good to see you guys.
Hey, look what my light found. There's something on those tar barrels.
It looks like a part of the Crimson Creep's conky clothing.
You mean you saw him?
Yeah, in the flesh.
I think you mean ectoplasm.
Never mind that. Mavis, what do you make of the fabric on those tar barrels?
Well, unless my glasses deceive me, I think we've found another clue.
I don't understand. What would a ghost want with all these tar barrels?
I'm beginning to think our crimson creep isn't a ghost after all.
Hey, look! Some of those tar barrels are leaking. They must be what made those tar stains back at the lead mines.
And I'll bet you that those are the stolen tar barrels we read about in the newspaper.
This mystery is getting more and more mysterious by the second.
Maybe not, Daisy. I think I'm starting to figure out what's going on here.
Gang, I think it's about time we trapped this crimson creep, and I know just how to do it. Come on, gang, let's go. Once the crimson creep goes over and accidentally cuts the rope, these crates will fall, activating the tumbleweed, which lands on a pressure plate, shooting a net out of these bushes.
Just one problem, Tommy. How are we gonna get the Crimson Creep to go over the wire?
How else? Some live bait.
Oh, that's funny. I thought you said live bait there for a second.
I did.
No way.
Come on, you two.
Sorry, Daisy, but there is no way me and Tobe are going anywhere near that creep.
What if I offered you my wonderful Toby and Percy snack pie with chocolate, coal, anchovies, and water?
Rare.
Sounds fair to me. I sure wish this creep would show up already.
Ravi, look.
Why? This shed is empty. I wonder why anyone would be out on the road at this hour. Zoinks! It's the Crimson Creep! Let's get out of here!
It sounds like the boys have already found our creepy cook.
Quickly, gang, hide.
Ah! It's almost got us, Tobe!
Oh no, they went over the trap.
He's heading straight for the tar barrels.
I called the sheriff when I heard all the commotion. You fellers all right?
We're fine, Sheriff.
Why, if it isn't that Crimson Creep. Now, I can't believe it. But why isn't he spooking right now?
Because the Crimson Creep is none other than...
Bertie the Bus! Bertie had a pretty slick scheme going on for a while.
I'll say, at night, Bertie would discard the proper delivery forms and replace them with phonies, sending tar down the Branchline rather than to its intended destination. Then he could have a chance to take and store the tar without drawing heavy attention to himself from mainline transportation.
I don't understand. Bertie is the star bus on this line. Why would he do it?
I can answer that one, because he was upset with the condition of the roads. All road vehicles are.
Exactly.
Something doesn't add up. Like, why destroy Terence tractor's storage shed?
Simple. He was using it as a place to hide some of the tar. Once he discovered the barrels had leaks, he moved to the lead mines and destroyed the shed to hide his tracks, knowing Terence wouldn't be able to repair it and see the marks until after all the tar had already been used.
Pretty sneaky, if you ask me.
Guess the only thing that'll need repairing now is his reputation.
You'll have a lot of time to think about that where he's going. I want to thank you, engines. This missing tar business has made several people very upset.
Darn! Well, I finally had my chance to repair the roads. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling engines and your dumb dog.
Now all that's needed is for you to wake up, Percy.
Like what?
Wake up, Percy. Wake up. Please wake up.
What happened?
You got knocked over by a landslide. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's wonderful. We were all worried about you.
Thanks. Where's your tail?
My tail?
Yeah, and where's your ascot?
Ascot? Percy, don't be ridiculous. Engines can't wear ascots.
But the mystery, the Crimson Creep, looking for clues, the Toby snacks?
I told you watching too much TV would... My bad. It must have been a dream, Percy. It's good to have you home.
And
I'm sorry for teasing you earlier, Percy. You're not dumb, and there really is nothing wrong with relaxing to the telly. If it doesn't delay your train, though, of course.
It's okay, Thomas. I forgive you. Maybe I was a little distracted.
wonderful. Now that that's over with, best we get to bed. It's been a busy day, and Percy needs to heal. Good night, you two.
Good night, Toby.
Sweet dreams, Toby. I had a dream that I was on one of those shows on the telly.
You did?
Yeah, it was fun, but it made me realize something.
What?
Distractions are nice, but you had a point. Sometimes the best thing one can do is live in the moment. It was a nice fantasy, but it felt as if it could have gotten repetitive if that's all I lived. I'm sorry I snapped at you.
Very good conclusion, and apology very accepted.
What I can say is it's good to take initiative. Good night, Thomas. Sleep well.
Oh, sleep well, Percy.
Toby Ruby Roo!